Hey, Coppers, how are we doing today? Welcome in to another episode here of Gogi Talking Sports. We're doing the PG8 today. Sanderson Farms, full breakdown for y'all. How you doing today? It's a nice little Tuesday, October 1st, start of the year. Rocking the Ratama hat. Shout out to Pub Sports, San Antonio. Last week didn't do too bad. Didn't hit it. I had a 1-3 final score there, guys, for the Open. Hit some matchup bets though. That was nice. Had the top score tied between Cantlay, Xander, and one more golfer there. But we did end up pretty much splitting even there, guys. This week, though, we're back to the original style there. 6-packs. You guys know us for a long time. Starting to do a little video content with our book of knowledge, a little pick sheet we like to give out there, guys, on Twitter. They're Gogster99. You can check that out there. And shout out to all the other sponsors there. We got BetStamp right now, guys. Check out the page. Sign up for BetStamp right now. Get a nice promotion. Several books you can choose from. Also winnable. That's where you can get all the picks as well. And then on Thursdays coming up soon, guys, we got Pub Sports Radio NHL Breakdowns, which is a real fun time with Jimmy the Bag over there at Pub Sports Radio, guys. So plenty of stuff coming up. We got October. It's busiest time of sports, so it should be fun, guys. Let's get into this week. Sanderson Farms going to Jackson, Mississippi. They played here for a while. I think, at least the last 3 or 4 years, maybe more. Let's go past winners of this event. We got Luke List, Mackenzie Hughes, Sam Burns, Sergio, Sebastian Munoz, and Cameron Champ. Burns, Champ, List, even Garcia, all those guys hit the ball really well and pretty far for the most part. Mackenzie Hughes, really good scrambler. Same with really Munoz. Final scores, though, -18, 17, 22, 21. So going to be a birdie fest this week. We got some stats that can back that up for you guys. Ryan Armour even dating farther back. So kind of anyone can win it this week. Looking at the course, we got par 72, so that means we got all the par 5s. And right away, guys, the par 5s, that's where you're going to need to score this week. These par 5s are, for the most part, tough. That's the par 3s and the par 4s are going to be one of the easier ones on the tour. Oh, there goes our sign there. One down. We still got the PGA at the top, though. Yeah, working on that. But back to the golf here, guys. PGA right now, Sanderson Farms, 5 par 5. I'm just bringing up my my sheet here, guys, where I have about 40 different tabs. It's pretty wild. But yeah, Country Club of Jackson, Mississippi, par 72, 7,461 yards. Like I said, par 3s and 4s, bottom 15 on the tour, quite easy. It's the par 5s. They're going to be tougher. So we got some par 5 leaders this week who we're going to be looking at, guys who are strong in the par 5s, because a lot of these names are not big names. What's going on in agenda? Is the golf wagering discussion, or is this horse racing or everything? This is going to be just golf. We got the horse racing, just one of the hats I got down in San Antonio there. But this is going to be straight PGA Sanderson Farms. Tomorrow, I'm going to have the Alfred Dunhill Championship, which they're playing the old course over in Scotland. That's St. Andrews. So we'll have that one coming up, but no horse racing. You can check out horse racing on our guy Razor Sharp Picks, though. Check that out. He's always got a horse show going on. So sticking to the golf, though, guys, like I said, 72, 7,461. You want to be a good driver of the golf ball. So let's get into some key stats we're looking at. Par 5s, that's what I brought up at the top. Par 5s, guys, want to look at those. Total driving, that's going to combine accuracy and distance. So like I said, distance off the top I think is going to be key. Just to have those shorter irons in, because just looking at where in the past, the key stats here are going to be outside of 150 for the most part on this golf course. Pretty flat too, parkland style. I would say it's kind of going back to what you're going to see the next few weeks, guys. A lot of these courses are not going to have the bigger names there, not until pretty much the maybe the Hero Championship in December. But a lot of these are going to be kind of the lower end tournaments. See if I can just get the schedule here quickly for you guys. I had it. So next week we got Black Desert Championship. First time playing this one. I have not seen this on the schedule in Utah. So that should be fun going in elevation. Then they got the Shriners after that in Las Vegas. And then after that, what do we have? The Zozo 24th nationwide, November 7th, Bermuda 14th, RSM 21st, and then the Hero on the 5th. And then the Grant Thornton Invitational to close it out for the year. So a lot of lower end tournaments, guys, but I'll be here for all you golf fans that can't get enough of golf betting, just like myself. So let's get into the stats. Like I was saying there, guys, par 5s, total driving, an approach from 150 fairway and even in the rough. Accuracy is very important here, guys, but tight fairways, there's not a lot of difference between scoring in the fairway and the rough, from what I was seeing there. So that just tells me you can miss the rough. The rough is not going to be nearly as penal as it was, say, at the Masters, where you're going to have a lot thicker rough there. Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, it's going to be an easier golf course this week. So greens and regulation are not that challenging. It's going to be putting as well. Excuse me. Between 5 feet and 15 feet. That's going to be the key distance. Pretty much it's where you make your birdies on this golf course. So we'll go into who makes the most amount of putts, or who's, in the top tier in the PGA making putts from that distance. We'll get into that as well, guys. So last 20 rounds, let's get into that right now. I want to just do little filters here. You guys got to let's see. I used to be better at this. We're going to go bear with me here, guys. There we go. Because if you don't filter your stats, guys, then you're making a lot more difficult than it has to be, right? So let's just get the filters on here. So what do we want to start off with? Let's go last 20 rounds. Who's been playing the best? I have all the way pretty much the top 65 golfers in this event, guys. So that's pretty much who's going to win, who's going to make you money. Hottest player is Patrick Fishburne, old Fishburne here, a golfer who's not a lot of people know him, but this is where he shows up. These kind of lower end tracks. Just bringing up the odds on Fishburne right now. See what he is here. No, we don't want the Dunhill. Sanderson Farms. So we got Fishburne is 35-1. And I do like Fishburne, guys. Let's get off the top here. Do I have him? Yeah, I have him at 32-1. I got him at. He is now 35. So you get a little better odds on him. 45-1 first round leader as well. Top 20, I have him at plus 160. And I even like him to match a bet over JJ Spawn. But the reason why I like Fishburne, playing really good right now, plus 1.645, plus 1.64 strokes gained in his last 20 rounds. Next closest is Mackenzie Hughes at 1.39. So there's a little bit of discrepancy there in those numbers there. Fishburne is playing quite well, and he's the 9th favorite in this event. He's never played this Jackson CC. I don't mind that. That's okay. Because he hasn't played it, but what does he do well? Par 5 scoring. He's 10th. Love that. So he's going to be able to take advantage of the par 5s where others might struggle a bit. And then looking at what is a shot gain approach outside of 150, it's in the positive. Same with from the rough outside 150. Going a little bit too quick there. So he gained. That's just boom, boom, boom. I love what I'm seeing there. And then it gets even better, guys. Par 5 scoring. He's 10th, like I just said. All the shots gained 150. Love it. 14th. Excuse me, 14th in total driving, which is just perfect. I love that. So he's going to get down there. He's gonna hit the greens too from his shots gained from that distance. He's going to take advantage of the par 5s. It's just going to be the putter. That's the only thing with our guy here. He's 108th and from 5 to 15 feet, which isn't too bad, to be honest. That's about average. And in putting, you just need a golfer that's playing that eventually gets a hot putter. Bring up data golf though right now, guys. This is one of the bigger. Everyone's looking at Fishburne. It's funny. So this is a guy that's really on a lot of people's radar for good reason. 3rd at the Bermuda, 6th at the 3M, 3rd at the Procore. And look at his putter. He 1, 2, 3. He's gained at least almost a stroke in 4 of his last 5 putting performances. And this is going to be on Bermuda. That's what the Procore was on. No, Silverado would have been maybe a POA mix. 3M. Let's see, where was the 3M TPC Twin Cities? That would have been on Bermuda. Barracuda was Bermuda. So was this one at the Keene lower end track. This is a guy to bet right now. Yeah, Patrick Fishburne. Excuse me, Jesus, Ghoster, get yourself checked. Fishburne here. I think he's going to do really well. So let's take a shot with him, guys. 32-1 and then 45-1 outright this week. So yeah, let's and also plus 160 on him, top 20 finish with ties. You could even get, if you want to go top 10, I could bring that up for you guys right now. Actually, let's see what top 10 with ties is going to be. Plus 133, or sorry, plus 333. This guy's going to be there. I'd be surprised. The top 20 is just being a little bit safe, as our guy Peter Loshak likes to say, with the plus 160. But yeah, I like that one, guys. Patrick Fishburne starting off the card. Next one on the list, we'll start with this is going to be a guy. He's going to be a first-round leader. I'm not taking him to win. This is Matt McCarty. I don't know a lot about old Matty McCarty, but I can tell you this. he was the Corn Ferry winner. This is the guy who pretty much guaranteed himself a card for this season. Let's see here. He was fifth at the Nationwide Children's. He had 1, 2, 3. He's had 3 wins in his last 7, 8 goes in the Corn Ferry. So this is a really, really strong player. Now he doesn't have much distance. I'm seeing here, really accurate, which that's fine. It's going to be his. See if we can just. No, they don't have any information on him. It's going to be his 150 approach outside of 150. That's going to be key here. But seems to be a really strong golfer. First round leader on him. He's the third, coming in with the third most strokes gained in his last 20 rounds. That's pretty much all I have on him. But I can just tell you, hot golfer right now. Keep an eye on him. First round leader. Let's just take a look at what odds we got him at. I want him at least 35, 40 on old McCarty. Let's see what they're giving us. Ooh, 60 to 1. So yeah, I would take a stab on him, first round leader. Excuse me, even top 20 in the first round market as well. So that's another golfer for you guys. Matt McCarty, someone to look out for in the next few months. Next on the list here is shout out to guy Jose Bouquet, Jonathan Vegas, Venezuelan's finest, next to Jose. 1.09, 0.39 strokes. He's actually played this event, has a good track record. 19th in par 5 scoring. Love that. Gained strokes, just like Fishburne from 150 outside. Really strong golfer. Total driving, like I said, strong golfer. 4th in the PGA. So he's deep, off the tee, and he's accurate. His putting, just like Fishburne, he's 117th. So it's just going to come down if he can make a couple putts. But in an event like this, watered down event, Vegas right now, you can get him first round leader 45 to 1. And then the outright market on him to win this one. He's been a winner before on the tour, so it's not like he doesn't know how to win. 33 to 1 on old Jonathan Vegas. So I like Vegas. I got it actually at 35, so the number is dropping a bit on him. Plus 180, top 20 finishes with ties on Jonathan Vegas. Next golfer here, guys, Nick Dunlap. This is a golfer I think a lot of people have been looking at here. Won last year on the tour. He's the 4th favorite in this event. I don't really like that. I don't mind it, but people are betting him, right? 1.03 strokes gained in his last 30 rounds. What's going on, DJ Big Boss? Shout out to DJ. It's been a while, man. I saw you guys had that nice meetup in Vegas next year, man. Next year I'll make it for sure. But shout out to DJ Big Boss and Who Bangin'. Check them out, guys, on YouTube. But Nick Dunlap here should be okay. I don't like his odds. He's 8th though in par 5 scoring, and he's actually, this is the best from 150 outside of 150 strokes gained. So this is a golf to look out for because his total driving is 99th, but he will miss some fairways, but he's going to be fine from that distance, that key distance. And what's his putting? 59th, which is better than the hundreds that I've been talking with the last 2 golfers. So this is a guy that can make putts as well. That's why his odds are so low, because he can make these putts in an event where a lot of golfers, you don't have a lot of strong putters for the most part. A lot of guys in the 100 or worse category there. So Nick Dunlap, I don't mind him. He did make the card too. 2 guys 32 to 1, Fishburne and Dunlap, both of them also 45, first round leader, plus 150 on top 20 finish on Nicky Dunlap. 4th golfer on the list here, Jager Bombs. You know, he wasn't playing good golf as of late. But dating back to a couple months ago, you guys know Steven Jager, he would have been right up there with Nick Dunlap, but we're getting him now at 35 to 1. First round leader. What did I sneak it out at as 55 to 1. So take a shot with Steven Jager this week, guys, too. Top 20 plus 200 on Jager. Let's just do a little control V there. Got to get the filters. Now, yeah, his last few rounds, he hasn't been that strong, but he's 54th in par 5 scoring. He's positive from the distances of 150 out. His 19th in total driving. Love that. And then his putter, he's 55th. It's very similar to Nick Dunlap. He's one of the better putters here that can capitalize on his good shot. So good value, I think, with Steven Jagerbomb. Shout out to Guillermo and the Jager Bombs, and also everyone else there at Pub Sports. Harris English, guys, that's going to be the next golfer on the list here. I think Harris has a good shot. He hasn't been playing good golf, but it's a watered down field. Yeah, he's 118th in par 5 scoring. Still like his strokes gained from the 150, 53rd in total driving, and then 4th. That's the thing. He's the best putter from that distance in this field. And that's going to be so key this week, I think, guys. Everyone's going to be able to pretty much hit the greens. It's a very easy spot. Hell, even I could probably get a couple birdie putts. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Maybe a couple par threes, but their big greens this week is just going to be it's just that distance, right? 5 to 15 feet. So I think Harris English is worth a shot. Where's Old English on the list there? He's all the way down to 45 to 1 just because his current form, right? But take a shot with this guy. Didn't play in the President's Cup or anything like that. He was watching, good friends with a lot of those guys that were there, Henley and company. So Harris English, guys, he's going to be 45 to 1 right now, 60 to 1 first round leader, strong putter, plus 200, top 20 finishes with ties. And then I'm taking a minus 120 over Chan Kim. Chan Kim, he's a guy that will finish in the top 40, but he just doesn't have the putter to win, in my opinion here. I got Chan Kim right here. Yeah, really strong. Excuse me. Par 5 scoring and total driving, but yeah, he's 120th in 5 to 15 feet. I just think right now English has a good chance to show up here this week, guys. So that's number 5 on the card. Number 6, last one on the card here, guys. It's going to be Mark Hubbard, another golfer who's he doesn't miss cuts, and he's in a really watered down field at 50 to 1. That's too much for our guy. What's in the cupboard, Mark Hubbard. Again, just like Jaeger and English. Yeah, they've been playing well, but they a couple of their stats jump out here. So for Hubbard, 14th in par 5 scoring, love that. Really strong out of the rough, 69th total driving, then 63rd in putts from 5 to 15 feet. So a golfer that's been in these more and bigger events, that's not going to be afraid of much of these players in this field. So Mark Hubbard, guys, he's going to be next on the list at 60 to 1, and then 60 to 1 first round leader. One more, actually, I have here, Rico Hoy. Had to throw in Rico Hoy there. Shout out to Cam Stewart. He's playing really good golf right now. Hasn't played the track, but 43rd, par 5 scoring. Love is outside 150, 10th in total driving, 158 though in 5 to 15 feet. So those are a couple of golfers this week, guys, to look out for. I'll go over one more time here. Nick Dunlop, Patrick Fishburne, Steven Jaeger, started my words a little bit. Jonathan Vegas, Harris English, Mark Hubbard, Rico Hoy, and then a first-round leader on the Korn Ferry Tour Wizard right now, and Matt McCarty. Let's go for Matt McCarty too, guys. That's going to be the show this week. I'll tweet out all my action as I do, guys, on Twitter, Gokster99. Until then, I'll actually have a show tomorrow. We're going to keep this golf content coming, guys. It's going to be DP World Tour tomorrow. Same thing, give you guys some outright, some first-round leaders, some matchup bets to look out for. We'll talk about the course as well and some key stats you're going to want to look at, in my opinion, that are going to make you money this week on the PGA. So that's going to be the show, guys. Thanks, in for tuning in there. DJ Big Boss, what up, though, my guy? Hopefully everything's well with you, dude. And till then, guys, be well, be good. And we'll see you next time for Gokster Talking Sports. Cheers.